Welcome back to the sweep picking workshop. Today we're going to be looking at 4-string sweeps, still in the key of A minor, and all of these arpeggios are now going to be starting on the 3rd. In the first video, if we look at just the first arpeggio, which is E minor, we started on the E, and then we went to the B, and now we're going to be on the G. So 4-string sweeps, it's going to be down, 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 up. I'll use a pull off, and then all up. Down, 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 up, pull off, up, down. Okay. So, let's look at the first arpeggio. I suppose we've already kind of done that. So we're going to be on the 5th fret, on the D string, giving us our G. And it's going to be G, B, on the 3rd string, 4th fret, E, I'll use my 3rd finger, 3rd fret, G, on the 1st string, B, with your little finger, on the 7th fret. So, and pull off, upstroke, start again with a down. Okay. Now the next one, F sharp diminished, is a little odd. You know, it's not at all like the other sweep arpeggios we're going to be looking at. So now, as we get further into this, we're going to be doing a full diminished 7 arpeggio. We'll worry about the theory later. But what we're looking at here is A, E flat, which is not particularly part of the scale, but now I suppose we're already starting the full diminished 7. But A, E flat, F sharp, A, C. So it's going to be 7th fret on the D string, 8th fret on the 3rd string, 7th fret again on the 2nd string, 5th fret on the 1st string, 8th fret. Now, if you start looking at that all over one string, it's going to be a series of minor thirds. F sharp, A, and we need C, E flat. Now, as long as you got those 3 notes, you'll be in business. And diminished 7 arpeggios repeat every 3 frets. So, kind of learned one, you've learned, you know, a handful already. So, that one slowly. Now, if there's one arpeggio in this that gives me trouble, it's just playing that one. It's just the odd one out. Now, we'll move up to G major. We're starting on the 9th fret on the D string. I'll use my 3rd finger. 1st finger on the D string, 3rd string, 8th fret with my 2nd finger on the B string, 1st finger on the 7th fret, high E string, giving us a B, and D with our little finger on the 10th fret, high E string. And the picking's the same for all of these. After that we have A minor, starting on the 10th fret on the D string. I'll use my 3rd finger. Now we have our 3rd finger on the 9th fret, 3rd string. 3rd finger on the 10th fret, B string. 1st finger on the 8th fret on the high E string, and 12th fret on the high E string as well. So after A minor we have B minor, exact same shape, same fingers. So starting on the D string, 12th fret, giving us D, F sharp on the 11th fret, 3rd string, B on the 12th fret, 2nd string, D on the high E, 14th fret, high E string with my little finger, that's giving us the F sharp. So now with B minor, C major, which is effectively the same shape as G major, just different fret positions. Now this is a handy thing too. If you know the shape, you know, you'll start to see, you know, some of these are the same. So if we look at the C major one just quickly, right? We're going to have E on the D string, 14th fret, G on the 12th fret, C, 13th fret, 2nd string, E on the 12th fret, 1st string, G on the 15th fret, high E string. It's the same shape as the G major arpeggio. Now, as long as you know where the root note is for each arpeggio, you can really start moving things around and creating your own music. I remember one time I wrote lots sweep arpeggio intro for a song, and it was actually, and looking back, it's completely wrong, but for some stupid reason it sounds really good. Yeah, instead of being, you know, like what I thought was like a minor arpeggio, I think it turned out to be like some suspended 4th arpeggio or something wacky like that. So that's C major, D major, exact same thing, up 2 frets high. Now, real quick, when you're playing these major arpeggios in this context, and you look at that, it's a D major chord shape. If you look at that, look a bit closer, it's a D major chord shape. So, in that shape, the 2nd string is always going to be the root note. Because there's your C, there's your G. So learn the root notes and where they are for, you know, each shape, and that's really going to help you out. So D major, we have, where are we? Okay, 16th fret on the D string, 14th fret on the G string, giving us A, 15th fret on the B string, giving us the root note. 14th fret on the high E string, giving us F sharp. A on the 17th fret, high E string, giving us, what would that be, the 5th. Okay, so now we're at the octave of where we started. So it's going to be 17th fret, 16th fret, 17th fret, 15th fret, 19th fret. So, and the root note is there with that one. It's on the 2nd string, or like it has been for all of these. Alright, so let's run through those slowly with the metronome. Now, as always, be aware of what your picking hand is doing. Of course, you want to watch what your fretboard hand is doing, but this is sweep picking, not sweep fretting. Watch your picking hand. Alright, so 100 BPM, nothing too fast or crazy. So yeah, always just be aware of what your picking hand is doing. It's all in that hand. Don't know if I've said it in the previous videos, but find one of the sweep arpeggio shapes that you're comfortable with and can play without even thinking about what the left hand is doing, and really just concentrate on the picking hand. I remember first, you know, learning sweep picking that, and for some reason the C major arpeggio up here was just the one I could play without even thinking about. So that freed up, you know, the potential to actually just concentrate on my picking hand, where I could really just concentrate on what the hand's doing and make sure the movement's all right. So next week is going to be 5-string sweeps. Following that is obviously going to be 6-string sweeps. If you need the tabs for anything, I've got it here. That's what I'd keep looking at. So if you need the tabs or anything, just feel free to let me know, and I'll shoot them across for you. as usual, look, I hope you like the video, and please like or share it, something, and practice. Try and practice each day, and try and play each. Just run up that scale for like 5 minutes, non-stop with a metronome, and make sure everything's on the beat. All right. Once again, thanks for watching. Have a good Christmas, and see you next week.